Hey, this is Lee. This is Lee. Lee. Hello guys, it's Lee. Hey, so I'm here today. This is a new mower I got. I think I did a short on this one, just driving it around the yard when I got it. So yeah, it runs and it starts, runs, does pretty well. And when I went and picked it up, the guy said, hey, you just need to put the cover over the engine, over the flywheel, because he had to put a new flywheel on or something like that. So I thought, okay, no big deal. Get a couple bolts and put it on there. But it's a little deeper than that. So let me show you what I'm running into here. It is John Deere 110. It's not the round fender, but it's pretty nice. So this is it right here. If you can see it, let's get a close-up. You see that bolt is sticking out on that end, but not on this end. So that bolt broke off in there. So I know you can use an easy out, and that might be what I do to do that. On this end, there's a bolt here, and I've already matched it up with my cover. Cover's in good shape. Problem on this one is, look at there, this whole ear, this whole corner that held this. So this is what this should look like. And of course, when I was out there buying it, I did not notice that, which I don't know that it made a difference to me. So, you know, what I'm thinking about here is, I don't know how to weld, but I think I can get some, what's that called? Hey, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to Murphy Mowers. I think I can get some JB weld, or this is my thought anyway, get some JB weld, get it focused, and JB weld that nut on there, right there where it is. So I'll have something to screw into, because this needs to be a little bit tighter, because this arm is what supports for the choke. So when I got it, you had to choke it with your hand because this arm was flopping down there somewhere. Well, he had it away from the flywheel. But I want to be able to use the choke, and this has got to be pretty stout. So I think JB Weld, because once you get this started in there, because when the cover's on there, you can't reach it. So once you get this started, the bolt will hold it on there just fine. And I don't want to use a lock nut, because I'm afraid the torque that JB Weld might not hold up. But I think once I get it in there and get it pretty tight, it should hold just fine. So, and then, so if I don't get that out on this end, because it's going to be hard to come in this direction, you know, got all that in your way. So I might just get self-tapping screw and go in right here. There's nothing up here to hurt it. And, you know, you just want to be able to hold it in there secure. And, you know, that'll do it on its own. I might stick another one up here, just be on the safe side, which I know that's not stock, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Now, so the first thing I'm going to do is JB weld this on, and I'm going to let that set up for a day before I even do anything. So this is going to be a couple day part. But look, you got a good gas tank. I've never had one of these, so I think this looks to be, I mean, it's dirty, but it seems to be in pretty good shape. And the engine runs nice. It's actually quite. So it's you know, good little engine. And if I can get the choke to work from the choke cable, obviously somebody's done some work on it not too long ago, maybe with carburetor cleaning or whatever, because this is obviously a new hose, and that didn't look bad. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this is me mixing up JB Weld, and actually I didn't use that method. I mean, I think it's a pretty good idea to JB Weld the nut on the backside, and then you can just screw into it from the outside. But after thinking it through, I just didn't really think it was going to stick, especially if I ever got to torquing down. So right there it is on there, but I did something different. Didn't really think it was going to stick, so. All right, I got the answer. I don't know why y'all didn't tell me, but I just reversed it, put a nut on there. Now I can put that cover over that and just use a nut on the outside. Do the same thing right here. I can run drill a hole and do that right here. And that'll work on both sides. Okay, so there's my fixes. I just drilled a hole, put that in there, got that. And so, and if I have to, I can get a bit bigger bolt to stick through there. But then I'll just modify this. I'll have to drill a hole up a little bit higher on this one, but it's not a big deal. And so that's gonna work. Let me just get it to work now. All right, so I just drilled that hole, which I've measured off here. Hopefully that's right. This is the original hole for that one, so that didn't move. So now I'm gonna fight with it and see if I can't get it to, I'm gonna have to bend it out to get it over there, but we'll see what happens. All right, use my grinder and cutting wheel. Looks pretty good. We'll see how it goes. Now what I might have to do is loosen that nut so it'll go around the bolt a lot easier. And then put a lock nut on the back side, on the outside, and that might do it. Okay, so here's the final product. A jam nut on this side. That's tight. And I did a jam nut on this side. I wish I'd have been a little bit longer bolt. Now, I'm on choke right now, so that's choke position. And that's full throttle, or not choke. So that's working out. See, that had to be mounted, and that's in there real tight. So I think it's got everything done that I want. That's pretty much it. So look, bottom line is, if you have a bolt that is broken, you know, and you had a similar situation to this, that is a alternative fix. I've done things like that in the past, fix-wise, and I think it's going to work nice on that because there's no really other way of fixing it. Now, I could have backed that bolt out, but see that metal, I don't know what kind of metal it is, but it's real weak anyway. So it's like you're going to end up cracking that. You know, I still might drill it out, but with a left-handed drill or left, you know what I'm saying, the opposite drill. But anyway, that was a perfect fit. That covers on there tight. I can get it on and off. So anyway, that's it. I'm out.